When it comes to having backyard chickens, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is have the wrong size chicken coop. And that is primarily because you got to make sure your chickens have enough room so they don't get stressed and start pecking at each other. But the other reason why you got to make sure you have the right size coop, because it allows you to get the right amount of ventilation. If you don't have the right amount of ventilation, your chickens are going to die from heat. We're going to take this beautiful Carolina coop that you see right here. It's 8 foot wide, has a 6 foot deep hen house, and we got an 18 foot long run. All our hen house is doing is protecting the chickens when they're sitting on the roost bar at night. And this roost bar, I've said it a million times, all this is the tree branch. What chickens did before coops were invented, they would go up into the trees, and that gave them the best chance of survival. And what we have done is we build this chicken coop so we have the convenience of being able to protect our chickens and we can have easy access to the eggs. But when they're in here on the tree branches, think about when you're up in the tree, you have, I guess we can call it 100% ventilation. There's nothing really restricting it. Well, if we got to protect our chickens, we have to build, in this case, let's say 4 walls, a roof, and a floor. If we cannot mimic as much as possible them being up in the tree branch, we're going to have problems. So what I love about our chicken coop is when it comes to right away size. What I mean when I say size, we have room for error. If you look at a lot of those little chicken coops, they tell you to put 6 chickens in this little 2x2 box. The reason why that is such a problem is, one, you're going to have all kinds of problems when it comes to cleaning it, and they're also going to get stressed because it's cramped. That hen house doesn't have room for error. It doesn't have time to exhale, and a lot of them, the ventilation even sucks on those little coops. When you look at our chicken coops, we have ventilation on all 4 sides of the walls, and also it ventilates out through the ridge cap, meaning this hen house, when it does warm up, air comes in and it's going to exhaust naturally out through the ridge cap. It's not going to act like a pressure cooker. It's not going to keep building up in temperature. So when we have this large area, think of that as room for air. If this is a really, really small hen house, even with ventilation on all 4 sides, it's going to have that much harder time keeping cooler. Now, speaking of ventilation on all 4 sides here, I just opened up the back hen house doors, but I wanted you to see, here's the screen on our back doors. And you know, right now we're in the Carolinas, it's summertime, it's warm. It is ideal to open up your hen house doors just like this. And again, just gives them as much ventilation as this structure can allow, still keeping them safe at night. All right, here's the other thing. Again, when we're talking about why it's so important to have the right size chicken coop, the other thing I love about keeping the hens cool is look at the height the chickens have above these roost bars. And actually, I just happen to have a tape measure on me. So let's take a look here. In the center, all the way up to the ridge cap is 40 inches. You go over here to the side wall, you got 22 inches, all right? The reason why that's important is because of the size of our hen house, their heads aren't up near that roof. It's just gonna help keep it cooler. The other thing is, just to mention, when these hen houses are exhausting, you always remember chickens do have a sensitive respiratory system. And by this hen house not only ventilating the heat, it also helps emit any potential harmful gases that could be harmful to the chickens. And those gases aren't getting trapped up by the ridge cap because, one, it's ventilated, but also if the chickens are up with their heads close to that roof, they're breathing that in, versus in our coops, they're all the way down here a lot lower. All right, so here's the other thing. Talking about heat, one of the things I love about this particular coop is all of our cupolas are fully functional. Cupolas are designed to help make sure you're exhausting that hen house, all that hot air. So here on this particular model, we have that fully functional cupola. Also helps keeping the hens cooler. And then the other thing is, you know, I showed you guys how the cantilever doors work on the back of the hen house. If we come over here on this side, the whole idea is easy functional windows that allow for ventilation, cross ventilation. We're taking up probably 80% of the upper half of this wall, allowing air to get through there to continue keeping the hens cool. One of the biggest ways to keep your hens cool is this material right here, is putting a metal roof on your hen house. Yes, you know, right now I'm touching it, it's warm. Again, it's summertime. This is a black roof, but because it's metal, it has a very high TSR, which means total solar reflectance. What's happening is it's emitting, it's radiating that heat back up into the sky, not absorbing that heat, warming up the hen house. All right, guys, I hope this video made sense, and please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Leave them down below. Thanks for watching. Later.